Hey guys, I wanted to show you some broth that I had left over. I made bone broth and I made a soup with it, but I didn't use all of my broth. So I put it in jars. I put them in quart jars. And and I wanted to show it to you guys. I don't strain mine because I like to have all those goodies in there. The herbs and whatever that I used when I was roasting my chicken. And then the next day I made my bone broth, and anyway, this is what's left over, and I want you to note the layer of fat on the top. And I'm going to show you when it cools. This one was in the fridge. You're going to have that white layer at the top. That's the solidified fat. And I don't pressure can these if I'm going to keep them in the fridge and use them within the next week or two. It would probably last longer than that because this layer of fat on the top seals it. And I also want to note that the top is sealed. After this cools down, everything's expanded right now because it's hot. When it cools down, it's going to suck that lid in. So it's going to remain sealed, but because I didn't pressure can these, there's no guarantee that there's not any bacteria in it, so you don't want to put this in your long-term storage even though they do seal. So anyway, these will go in my fridge. I'm going to let this one cool down to room temp before I put it in the fridge. It's just another way of making sure you use everything that's available to you. Those bones, you know, a lot of people would just throw that in the trash. Well, I can make valuable bone broth with this, with lots of nutrition packed in it, and help keep my family well through the winter time, instead of just throwing that away. And it's absolutely beautiful, so it's gonna make some food really yummy this next week.